Well, the Mountain Dream Tarot deck started with someone showing me this book, The Pictorial Key to the Tarot. And it's the weight pack, or sometimes called the rider pack. And I didn't have a deck. I had this book to go on, and I was just intrigued by the drawings, the line drawings. So I got this in maybe the spring of 1970, and made one self-portrait as the Queen of Stars, because I was very fond of stars at that point. Then I went to Penland School, which is in North Carolina, and bought at a thrift shop a dress that was black taffeta with white stars. And so I did a self-portrait as the Queen of Stars at Penland. And by the next morning, I woke up and was asking people to model for me for this tarot deck that I was going to do. And it wasn't like I made a conscious decision during the day to do it. It was really in my sleep that I came up with this idea to shoot a photographic tarot card deck. That's why it's called Mountain Dream Tarot, because that's where I was at the time. And being in North Carolina, there were a lot of artists and craftspeople, plenty of people to model for me. So my first cards were shot there. But that wasn't going to be enough to do it. Eventually I had to use my family members. This is my brother as the Hanged Man. It took me 5 years to shoot all of these images. Now this was way, way before Photoshop. So if something is floating in the air, like this cup here, I had to have a second negative and do this in the darkroom. And I improvised a lot. The magician is supposed to hold a flaming torch. I used a bunch of daylilies, for example. This is a fairly complicated card. That's the lover card, and it had 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 different things blended into it. What you're looking at is the original Mountain Dream Tarot deck. They're hand-colored photographic paper that's been encased by stitching between 2 sheets of frosted mylar. And that corresponds to the way that my artwork looked at that point in time, which I did a lot of collages, a lot of sewing, and hand coloring.